Hello there, this is Chill Naga. I don't even know what I've launched. Ah, Pinball Fantasies. Okay. Or Psycho Pinball. It's one of those. This is higher quality music than you might be used to because this is from 1995 when there was sound. It wasn't just speakers trying to do things that, you know, couldn't be done. oh, that's precious. Aww. Anyway, what does what? Redefined, how goody. Left, right, left tilt A, right tilt D, forward tilt W. Okay! I played the shit out of this when I was young, or the other 58 types of pinball games. I really can't tell. So out of this one, I faintly remember this one, I really like the Wild West one. Oops. How do I... Oh, enter. Whee! Pew! I'm gonna show off at least a bit of each table before I end this video. I think that would be fair. I have memories of playing this game. Okay, so I have memories of playing... I can't... Words. I have memories of playing this game, but I don't have memories of playing this game. Does that make sense? I remember the table, and I remember bits of it, but nothing specific. Oh, fuck. That was the Doom shotgun sound, I'm pretty sure. And that's gonna suck. Yeah, at this rate, what I can do is until all my balls are gone, I can play a table until all my balls are gone, and then move on to another table. This is nice. My entire family used to love this pinball game. This and the other 58 types of pinball games. I remember we'd all take turns and play, just like whenever, because I had no life. I think I just started going to school when this came out or something, and then when they had 2 minutes between God knows whatever adults did. What? Good. That's really futuristic, putting in an advertisement for a game 10 years before it's even made. Now, how many of you are going to get that reference? Eh. Was that Jim Carrey? That honestly sounded like Jim Carrey. So as you can tell, its pinball is still fun, but the paddles are a bit limp. So that's not really an issue, but just pointing out that it's aged. Still, it's quite fun. Its colors, its pinball. You don't see any pinball anymore. Even in the 90s when this came out, it was somewhat of a fading trend, I think. Tell you one thing I'm not sad to see go is fucking arcade cabinets with fighting games. That's a different matter entirely to pinball. Ball 4. I think I specified in the options menu that I have 5 balls, which might actually be too much. But once I fuck this up, I'm just gonna look in the... Okay, this has only been 4 minutes, so... At 5 minutes per table, that's not gonna be too bad, because there's only 4 tables. That wasn't a math fail, that was an English fail. But boy, was it a spectacular one. I'm a little bit tired, I haven't eaten decently today. That's explicitly so. I have some weight loss advances. But not having breakfast, I save 400 to 600 calories, depending, and that's quite big, because like the average adult intake is supposed to be about 2,000, give or take a little bit for, like, fucking variables. But it's well, that did not last long. That was supposed to be 2,000, so figure, you know, 20% of my daily calories is fine. I'm gonna do a big old chili soon. I'm gonna eat it and I'm gonna feel sick! Yeah! Oh, duh. You know what, I'm gonna be a little bit vulgar here. For funsies. Oh, well, it denied me that, because I was supposed to press right, not enter, so haha. Anyway, you can probably make out what I was gonna go for. Gonna make the video a little bit... Oh, okay, well, that's more faster than I wanted to do, but more faster. God damn. Let's try this one. I remember that ugly-ass witch and nothing else about this table. Wow, that's ejecting the ball quite quickly. Like, even with Arachnophobia, the right bumper next to the flipper, I like the design of that spider. It's a simple-ass spider. I've seen millions like it, but I just like that one. And it's not even the whole nostalgia thing, because I don't remember this table. Except the ugly-ass witch. It would help if it wasn't flashing, and it would help if I could read it. But there's, like, shit going on, so there's no chance of that. Spur. That's gonna be a multi-ball thing. I feel like this table's a little bit easier to play than the Wild West one. I'm not failing as often and as hard as the other one. I feel like this sets you up for failure less than the other one, although that having been said, little graphics like that are appreciated, just the ghost coming in and whooping in your face, like, ooh, theming. I like theming, okay? That's what it is. If theming is done correctly and consistently, that should be appreciated. Cohesion is wonderful, that's all I'm saying. It took 40 seconds to say it, but... Fucking cunt. Sorry. I'm gonna have to... So that was something that I probably... edited out. I'm probably gonna utter that on stream at some point. It's not actually offensive, not in my eyes. It's just like any other curse word, but ooh, it's British people don't like that one, so I have to edit that out. Oh, yeah. And now that I've gone away from the actually loud games, this one's actually very quiet. Oh, multi-ball! Okay, well. This is how you play pinball, right? Oh god, okay. Extra ball. I like that it also does focus on the, like, lowest one. Oh well. Gotta love that stock cat sound. Brings to mind Tom and Jerry, and just general things from that era that happily shared that noise. Yeah, this table's way harder to lose. I'm just doing alright. Whoop. Fuck. I was gonna say... I think that's the extra ball that I got during multi-ball. That's the wrong thingy. So, you know, most of you probably don't... Most of the new generation, the 20-year-old people, don't really even know what pinball is. It's this. You stand in front of a table with various obstacles, you're knocking a ball around to get a high score. I know this sounds silly to say, but then new people aren't obligated to know what the hell a VCR is. That's the game crashing. Fuck. Okay, so that was a hard crash, and I don't know why. Let's try that again, but without the same thing, and I've shown off that table quite adequately, so we're going to move on, except we're going to go and make sure that we have 3 balls, not 5. Oh, remember the settings, so that's actually quite good. We're going to go into the abyss. I'm going to go and say hi to Artorias. This is my little... What? This is Little Mermaid as fuck. And I feel like this table's really difficult. It's just so floaty and awkwardly placed. Oh boy. I don't feel like this table's good, I will say. Just completely honestly. I haven't been able to get up there. It's I mostly just... My ass skill shot, that's all you can do. Pays nicely though. Oh, my fault. That was my fault. I zoned out. And that was the game's fault. And no. Yep. Okay, part 2 of the... okay. Really? Seriously? Fuck you. The only good thing about this table is the music's really nice. It's all upbeat and shit. This is the most points I've gotten, which is weird, because I don't like this table. But I mean, when the fast-paced music starts up, it's really nice. Rather ironically, I misread flume as fume, and I thought, if that's a feature, they knew what they were doing. But, no, that's just me being blind. I can't say I have many memories of this game, but it's one of the only pinball games I could get, because fuck the ESA, honestly. And, yeah. It's one that we did play with the family, like, I'm absolutely sure. But I just have no memories of it. I figured just for the, I don't know, benefit of the current generation, I should show off what pinball games used to look like. And this is, I hesitate to say modern, but it is 95, so it is one of the newer games. Like, by 95, Windows existed, and it was getting a small catalog of games after they deliberately asked John Carmack to bring Doom over to the PC to show off the PC's capabilities. Okay, so that was my second ball. Can I go back? Yes. I decided not to use the other balls, even though it's 3 minutes or so. I'm gonna just go to the final one and show that off. I actually have a few memories of this one. This you have to hold down enter for this one. You can't just press it like for the other ones. Yeah, this is ringing a bell. No. Fuck. Ah, fuck. Oh, the balloons in the score thing are nice! I love little touches like that! It drives me nuts when you add little details like that. They didn't need to, but they did, and it's so fun! I love theming! Ah! I miss some of these old-ass games. You don't get this shit nowadays. There's no care or passion in most video games. That's fucking sad. And there you go. I don't know what the fuck that was. That looked like a spinning anteater. Boing. Excellent shot. Yeah. Wayne from Wayne's World thinks so. Yeah. No. Yeah. I keep forgetting that it's enter like a lunatic. So this isn't my favorite pinball game. I remember that there were other ones. There was a safari-themed one. I tracked it down to, I think, Pinball Fantasies or Dreams or something. Fucking interchangeable titles. But that one is mysteriously protected by the ESA and isn't available. Instead, you have to buy it off as a table for some other, more modern software. I'm not exactly a fan of that, because that's just sitting on a long-dead IP and making money off it. I personally think that's a little bit detestable, but, you know, because realistically, the company that made that is dead. They're not seeing any of the revenue. It's these new assholes that bought it, that sit on it, and let's not get into that. I feel the nastiness just sort of welling up in my mouth, waiting to burst. Oh, okay. I remember playing a quite obviously bootleg copy of The Lion King for PC. I don't think... Actually, was there a legit version? I remember playing it on the PC, but then I also remember thinking, only a NES version or SNES version exists. That's weird. I have absolute irrefutable memory of playing Mega Man X1 on the PC, though. I had to use DOS prompts and go in, and it did look like Mega Man. It was the first level, but I think it was so shittily done that you couldn't pass that. Because what's supposed to happen is Vile attacks you at the end of the stage, and you just have to take it on the chin, and eventually you get the whole cutscene with, "Oh, I captured you," and Zero comes and rescues you. That doesn't happen. They coded it so shit that you just kind of tries grabbing you, and doesn't grab you, and you just lose all your health until you die. So, you know, I didn't make it very far there. It was only a good many years later that I got into emulation, that I had Z-SNES, or SNES or whatever, and that's why I played Mega Man, but I played a lot of Mega Man, wow. Not the originals. I will say that because I was never a Nintendo kid, just due to, like, it never happening, I don't have the same sort of nostalgic love for a lot of the Nintendo titles, the early ones. I tried original Mega Man, I just found it to be incomprehensibly fucking clunky and unenjoyable for me. And that's basically it. I don't know how allegedly great Mega Man 2 is. All I know about it is Wily's theme, which is really good, but isn't like a benchmark for me. And I think that was whatever the hell this was. Psycho Pinball. Let's see if I can be vulgar again this time. Let's try for a less vulgar one. Yeah, dicks! You thought having 3 characters would stop me! You fool! Hey, Ollie! That's funny, because one of my best friends is called Ollie. Hi! You know who you are. Thank you for watching. Have a wonderful day, people.